Are you a beginner crocheter or just looking for a fast and easy blanket? Well, this is the perfect one for you. All it uses is half double crochet on the entire body and single crochet on the edges. It's really easy, and best of all, I'm going to show you this trick where you won't have to weave any ends in. Let's get started. For this pattern, you're going to need some chunky yarn in 3 colors, any brand is fine, and a 6.5mm hook. The basic pattern is available on my blog, or you can upgrade to this printable PDF that has all the details, 7 different sizes of blankets, and step-by-step instructions and close-up photos. In my sample, I actually started with the cream, but I'll just show you the beginning bit in red because it'll show up a little bit better. Okay, slip knot, which I have a separate tutorial for that if it's new, and put that on your hook, just tighten slightly. And we're going to chain the width of the blanket. It can be any multiple of stitches, doesn't matter if it's odd or even, really easy. So chain is yarn over and pull through. So I'm just going to make a short little sample for you to show you the stitches. So here's our chain, and that's going to be the width of your blanket. So we're going to do half double crochet all the way across this first row. The hook, 1, 2 and 3, so we're going into there. Now half double crochet is really easy. It's just yarn over, insert, yarn over and pull through. There's the 3 on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. Now to do that, if you just put that down like that, you can get stuck. So pull a little bit up, you should be able to get through all 3 in one smooth motion. Shall we do another one? Yarn over, insert into the next stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 3. Now don't worry if you can't get through the 3 all at once. I'll show you another way. So yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through. There's our 3. Sometimes it can actually be easier if you do the 2, pull up and then do that 3rd one like that. It really doesn't matter. As long as you have 3 going through at the end, your technique isn't so important. So we're going to do the half double crochets all the way to the end. We're going to fasten off this colour we've just finished with. So that's just yarn over and pull through all the way, and just tighten that so it's not going to come undone. We now want to grab our next colour. Let's do grey. Slip knot. And we're going to join into that last stitch. So if you just insert your hook under both of the loops from that last stitch, put that slip knot on the end and pull it through. So we've changed colour and we're going to chain 1 and turn. Now here's our tails. You just want to arrange them nicely, so bring that red one round to the back, and we have the grey here. So we're going to crochet over them, so keep them straight. So we're going to do a half double crochet into the base of that. So yarn over, insert into the base, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through 3. And we've just caught the ends of those tails, and we're going to continue across, crocheting over the tails. So that's 4 stitches. You can pull just a little bit, just so it's nice and tight underneath there. And continue stitching over it. Now you don't need to do the whole length of the tails, that's kind of overkill. Because we use the fasten off and then a slip knot at the end, that is really secure. So 1.5 inches, 2 inches maximum is all you'll need, and you can chop those tails. Just be careful you don't chop the working end, and that's it. Continue with your half double crochet stitches all the way to the end. Almost at the end. And our last stitch. And that's row 2. We can now fasten off again. Slip knot and put it on the end, pull through. So just like we did last time, we then have our chain 1 to bring it up. So we've turned and we're going to half double crochet over the tails for a couple of inches and then cut them off. So remember, the chain does not count as a stitch, so we're going to do the first half double crochet into the base of that and then half double crochet all the way across. And that's our repeat. 3 colours, 3 rows, but all the same stitch. So just keep alternating the colours until you come to the very end, and you'll want to finish with the same colour that you started with. It just gives it a little bit more of a complete look. So here we are, I've completed a little sample. So when you're making your blanket, don't forget to begin and end with the same colour. It just gives it a really nice finish. And now we're going to do a single crochet border. So you can continue on with the one that you've just finished with, and you're going to chain 1, that brings it up to height, and you're at the corner. Each corner is going to have 3 single crochets in it. So 1 and 2 and 3. We're now going to do the side. Half double crochets are actually equivalent to 1.5 single crochets. So to keep a nice even stitch, we're going to do 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet. So just alternate the whole way along, and that will average out to 1.5. So we've done our corner, and we're going to go to the grey now. We're just going to do 1 single crochet and then 2 in this next one. If you need a refresher on your single crochet stitch, it's insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2. Very simple. So we're going to do 2 in this one, then 1, 2, 1, and this is the corner, so we'll be doing 3 into this one. Turn. You're now at the bottom. 1 single crochet into each of the stitch across the bottom. At the corner we're doing our 3, and now you can just repeat. We've got the other side with the alternating 1 and 2 single crochets, and then the top where you'll do single crochet, and when you get to the end, slip stitch to join it up. Here we are, our finished border, and a slip stitch is just insert, yarn over and pull through, and then you want to pull through that final loop as well. And then you can fasten off and join a new colour. For my sample, I did 4 rows. So cream grey, cream red, finished with whichever one looks the best. I always like a bright colour for the edge because it stands out nicely. And all you have left to do is to add some tassels to each corner. I have a separate tutorial for tassels. Make it as big as small as you like. And that's it. Thanks for watching our beautiful blanket tutorial. It's really easy and a great first project. I'll see you next time.